Yo, boys and girls, the Mirko. All right, y'all. Fuck, it's loud. All right, my bad. Whoa. All right, yo. You guys requested game 3 in particular. I went through some of the games. Well, game 1 and game 2. And yeah, game 1, game 2 were kind of stomped. So I'll skip game 1, game 2. I think, you know, in those like very dominant games, you guys should be able to... I mean, you guys want my reaction, so probably not going to be a lot of like crazy reactions in a stompy game like that. All right. Let's go. Game number 3. Why do you guys requested this one? I thought y'all would actually request for TLPH versus Twisted Minds over all the other matches. Because for me, out of all the results, this is obviously shocking because I actually thought TLPH would win. Rora ends up winning this one. I know this one. But Twisted Minds, though. TLPH beat him 2-0. I think that might be next on my watch list. Might be out by Thursday. Who knows? It really depends on, you know, the upload schedule. First pick Farsa. Wow, TLPH still love going first pick Farsa, huh? In Indo, we don't see this as much anymore. We see more Lancelots, maybe even Yusun Shins. I personally am more of a Lancelot glazer. Obviously, if Jusin's open or 1-1's open, then obviously the 1-1 Jusin makes it there. But yeah, Lancelot high-lows, really good response by Rora. The best counter to Lancelot is the Phobius, right? Like in the XP lane with all the dashes. Hylos kind of deals with that already because it's a good flex, number 1. Number 2, it's a good lane against the Phobius when flex to XP. So now if TLPH want to make a move, they are going to be in a like forced error situation. If they pick the Phobius, it's just going to be the Hylos flex into XP. If they don't, then they miss out on the counter pick. The Kalea is up for grabs, so I think it should be the Kalea pick, right? They should also just go Yisun Shin here. Alright. So it has to be Kalea Yisun Shin. It is not Kalea Yisun Shin, it's an Arlet pick! And again, the Hylos is flex. It's such a good flex pick because here, it'll probably be now a Phobius that can deal with the Arlet. So they have a Phobius and a Lancelot. That's like almost guaranteed. Plus Hylos, almost guaranteed Turtle 1. Almost guaranteed. Really depends on who they get as a mid laner. If they get a fast clearing mid laner, they can win out against the Farsa. Like a Selena later on. Ooh. They've won. I'm gonna skip through this, by the way. Oh, it's actually a Lapu Lapu that they went for. Pretty solid option as well, by the way. It's great against the Farsa, a mobile pick when she uses Feather Airstrike, so it's going to be very tough. It's great against the Yisun Shin, and amazing against the Arlet because it's anti-CC against someone who is very reliant on CC. So yeah, I expected the Phobius. My bad, the Lapu Lapu was just as good. Maybe even better, actually, now that I look at the composition, because, yeah, I'm thinking I'm looking at a pure counter to Arlet, like just the purest form, but I completely forgot that you get way more value out of Lapu with the 2 picks here. We're gonna skip through. Gatakacha gets banned, so they're actually setting up for a possible no, Hylos and Lapu already picked up. So just respect because they have a lot of physical damage. AOG, sorry, Gatakacha does really good against that. Good Selena ban though. Expected Selena to come on the right. Nice ban on the Ruby. So TLPH are probably gonna go Harith next. It is an OHEB pick, and it's pretty good against Lapu. All right against They snatch it. Rora snatch it. They snatch the Harith. That's also really good with the Lance. And now TLPH are cooked. They kind of have to go Claude now. It's just Claude or Moskov. There's no other choice here that you can go for. You can't go Granger against these 2. These 3, actually. Very, very tough to go Granger and just double down on the... Yo, composition-wise, they're already compromised, dude. Like, they have no way for these backliners, these guys, to survive right now. Who do you even go for at this point, right? Like, you needed the Ruby. The Ruby would have been the best option. So that you at least have some peel. The Kalea is up for grabs still. And the glue... Actually, the Arlet's already picked up. My bad. Fuge. They need a Roman gold. Yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked. That's actually a solid answer. That's actually a really good answer. The Lunox in lane against Harith. We've only seen this once in MPL ID, so it's still like new in my mind too. I didn't actually come up to my mind when I saw the Harith pick, but it is a great pick against Harith. You are a winning matchup. The Kalea combo with the Lunox, whoever you pick up is going to die against the Lunox, or with the Lunox in your team. So last pick for Rora is mid lane. Kagura and Selena has already been banned out. The Valentina is the safest bet. I think it should just be valid. Yo, I've actually been calling all the wrong things here, except for the Harith. And like the lands from here, everything else is okay. I got the Kalea too, but that's it. That's it. And the Selena, but that's it. That's it. Everything else is Novaria. Playing with the range against this composition is actually solid as fuck too. You start the fights with the range, with the Astral Echo, you reveal everyone. And Yi Sun-shin's advantage technically is not as much of an advantage anymore because Novaria can kind of do the same. It's not everybody on the map, it's everybody you hit, but it's solid, you know? Like TLPH really want to go for pickoffs, really want to go for like the fast-paced random engagement with the Arlet too. And you can't do that when the Novaria is there. Novaria is such a good pick to slow the game down. And I think TLPH, sorry, Aurora have done a great job at drafting for this matchup. Yeah. Rora wins the lineup rating. I honestly agree because of the Novaria pick. If that was a Valentina pick, I would probably still just go TLPH here because they did a really good job recovering in the last two picks with the Kalea and Lunox. Was solid stuff from them. But yeah, Novaria deals really good. Is really good against these kind of heroes that want to ambush you, they want to pick you off and scatter the team fight. So let's see. I know Aurora wins this. I think the draft, because of the Novaria pick, is really, really good, but it really is 50-50. It really comes down to execution. It's not like an ult. It's not a crazy win for any one of the teams. It's still, for the Novaria, you need to land those ultimates. You need to land those shots. Not as easy as... Alright, so Carl TZ goes for Killing Spree, not Quantum Charge. I've been seeing a lot of Quantum Charge in Indo. And the Arlet, as usual, Brave Smite matchup. Both roamers go for Concussive for mid-prio. It does look like Sanji and JP will win this out. Anyone with Kalea will win out lane, guys, remember? Alright? No one can win the laning early level 1 against a Kalea. But Sanji's got to respect this. Hey, you play a bit too aggressively and you can get punished. Tenacity and put yourself together. Aggressive choice. Festival of Blood. Whoa, and the thrill. Alright. For the rest, it's Wilderness Blessing, Really looking for those ganks. Tenacity, nothing else is really that crazy. Yeah. Redmar is also kind of like, well, Spellvamp Lunox. Yeah, Brave, sorry, Festival of Blood Lunox is a choice right there. Great take by Yue.
Start for even the EXP lane of TLPH. The early game presence is really being felt.
By the way, guys, in case you are wondering, I'm fine. Indonesia, the whole protest situation is calming down. It's not over yet because I think the masses are still waiting for the government to respond. If you're asking me who I'm pro with, I'm pro people, yo. The government been corrupting a bit too much, you know? Fuck corruption. Oh shit. Yeah, there you go. Great kill. But yeah, in case you guys want to know. If you don't, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry for putting in random facts. But yeah, I'm good. My area is fine. I don't know if MPL is going to be online or offline though this week. I think it's like still kind of unsafe because we have no idea if it's going to continue or not. Yeah, again, as expected, mid-prio actually over for TLPH, but there you go. Like I said, great move, man. Sanford, you fucking monster. Nice one, mate. Jumps in, Demon Kite walks up. Nice one. Edward is actually the one who gets it. JP with the heals. Oh, Sanford final stash, but he doesn't have the vengeance. Oh, no, disaster. Doesn't have the reset. Where did he fuck it up? No, that's so bad. That could have that. Man, it's unfortunate. What happened there? He jumped? Oh, that's unlucky. He thought he would land at skill 1, so he instantly tapped skill 2. That's where he missed the vengeance. It could have been massive with that final slash, man. But also, yeah, I mean, Sanford did a pretty good job trying his best to stop Demon Kite here. Both red treed. I think Carl red treed a bit too late. He actually red treed light. But yeah, Edward just walks up, combos it together with Demon Kite really, really well. Oh, really good final slash. Could have been 2 kills, I would say, for Sanford if he actually had vengeance, but it was on cooldown. Yeah, guys. In early game, when Arla doesn't get vengeance, it's cooked. When you don't get the reset, it's cooked. Great job by Rora, though. Really good stuff by Demon Kite. He knows Sanford's looking for him. There's no way for his team to actually peel for him at that point because it's a fucking Arlet. Anti-CC Vengeance, by the way. So, yeah. And they... Oh my god, the instant capitalization. This is what's good about Rora every time they're ahead, guys. Rora, when they win Turtle 1, their system is so beautiful to capitalize on every little objective win, dude. It ends up being very bad sometimes for them. Like when they only get an equal trade, they still try to force out capitalization and they get fucked for it. But for the most part, especially when, oh no, well, not for the most part, when they're ahead, it's amazing, beautiful itemization, nothing crazy. I actually thought the Dreadnought armor was on the far side because I saw this and then this, so I was like, whoa, okay, yeah. But this is like a signature Aurora move. I think it's an MTB classic because back when he was coaching Blacklist too, it was there too. Every time they would get any win on the map, even like an equal trade, they would force out capitalization. They want to convert on objectives. Nice ganks, man. Rora went ahead. Their system is beautiful to watch when they're ahead. But against the elite team, sometimes they really struggle to get ahead in the early game. That's why with this comp, I gotta give MTB props, you know? Oheb has to use Brilliance. Oh my lord, a body block from Carl. But he's gonna lose a whole gold crab. Dude, how the fudge did this game get close? This looks completely out of hand, yeah. Oh my lord, the individual leads are... Oh, dude, Sanford is struggling so hard right now. Edward's doing so well. Turtle 2 is free. There ain't no way they're fighting this. Oheb, oh my god, just gets the blood wings, gets it popped, dude. Oi, Oheb. Okay. How did they win? I mean, sorry, how did TLPH make this close? Was it just a classic TLPH gamble? There's no way, yeah. There's no way they can test this, bro. What the fuck? Look at how much they have to group up. Aurora probably forced the objective conversion here. That's how TLPH can come back, at least. One of the ways. No, they don't.
They've spent so much time and effort to protect Oheb.
Yep. They really need to protect Oheb because Oheb's the guy, you know? Like the Arla at this point, with him losing in the early game, he's kind of utility, man. He's just utility. You guys gotta remember, right? If you guys are Arla players, and you lose out early game like that, and the enemy team gets like 3,000, 2,000 gold lead, you're done. Okay? Especially if your enemy laner, XP laner, is 2 levels ahead. You're done as a damage dealer. You're done as the main guy in the team fight. You play for your team, all right? You're utility at that point. Don't try to force. I see so many Arlets go lose at Turtle 1. They're down a level and they still think they're hot shit. Yes, you can be hot shit when you're an epic because you can still just fucking, you know, kill people who are out of place. But when you get in higher ranks, you're purely utility after that, okay? Don't play for yourself. Play for your team. And that's what Sanford's doing right now. He's just playing for his team, playing for Oheb in particular, so that Oheb doesn't die. Because if this turret gets taken, Lunox has to join the team. If Lunox joins the team, the gold gets split. You don't have enough resources. Rora are trying their best to just take turrets so that TLPH have to group up and then they can suffocate that gold. And then they can build their gold lead even further. That's why Demon Kite is just shoving the waves. He's not trying to lane against Oheb here. He's just trying to end the laning phase. Also, it's not just because they want to, you know, take advantage of the win. It's also because this is a losing matchup. So as fast as possible, Rora want to take Harith outside of this lane. How do you do that? You take turrets. You take the turret here, and the Harith should be rotating with the team constantly, which makes it no longer a matchup that they need to care about because it's not an individual matchup anymore. It'll be a team play thing. That's why TLPH kind of wanted to force, like, help Oheb for the longest time, but yeah, I mean, he's done a good job at defending, and again, they rotate over. They keep on rotating to stop this from happening because they know that they need Oheb to kind of like get the advantage individually. Now it's kind of tough, and they kind of know that it's fucked, so they're trying something different, trying to pick people off. There you go. Wow! What a combo, dude! That was just fucking clean. Subverting expectations, guys, right? We were talking about how they want to win that individual matchup. Well, Rora have been putting so much emphasis on that, you know, TLPH just rotate over. They're like, all right, they're just constantly going to do this if we play the normal style. So let's just move Oheb into looking for picks now. Turret's gone. They'll keep on doing damage up top. They will get the turret. But they got to trade for it. Dude, TLPH. Great stuff. Really good subversion of Rora's expectations and of my expectations too. Nice flicker out. Man, they've been reading Lapu Lapu flickers like it's nothing. Nice mounted shocker. Into the final slash. Feather airstrike was free. Brilliant stuff, man. Really. TL. My goodness, indeed. They're good. They're really fucking good. I mean, they're MSC champs, but every now and then, they do something that's just like, damn, that's nice, you know? You gotta commend them. It's valid glaze. I like it. I like it. Yeah, that was really good. Oh, gotta be careful. Alright, Demon Kite doesn't want to take this. He doesn't want the smoke because he knows everybody's missing on the map. Great read by Demon Kite, man. If that was an Indonesian jungler, pretty big chance he would have just gone. Yeah, JP gets away. Tsunami Slam. Yeah, he's cooked. Great reaction by Rora to rotate up top. Oh, bad move by Oheb. Really bad move. Yeah, okay. That's the signature TLPH over-aggression too, over-extension. The initial pickoff on JP was kind of like, all right, better for... It was good because Rora reacted to that play up top. And then, yeah, well, they did that. They reacted properly. But then Oheb dying was just so unnecessary there, man. There was no reason for him to go in. Aurora had everyone there. They're much stronger than TLPH, despite the 3 kills that they got to recover a bit. Yeah, that was very bad.
Smacked him in the face with the land shaker, getting a stun on him, locking down the Lunox, and bursted down by Yue. So
really bad stuff there.
Seeing Oheb in a comfortable spot for fighting.
Oh yeah, they knew everybody was there. That was so greedy, man. Even if you got the kill, it would be on light. Would it be worth it? I don't think so. I think that's kind of wet. Oheb!
It feels as if it's so hard to position yourself as a Lunox.
Oh yeah.
Against this lineup of
It is difficult. It is difficult. So to be fair, it is difficult. It's not as
just being
you know.
prepared to stun with a land shaker.
Holy crystal at 9? For Domenkai, all right. Like, I know when I say that Lunox got it too, but Lunox is second item. That's third. Oh, nice finals, dude. Fucking Sanford. Oh my freaking god, bro. Nice flicker out, bro. Sanford? Sanford? Okay, he doesn't get the stun on Demon Kite. Thorn rolls! Oh, Coral, dude! Sanford, no, my goat! Oh my lord, dude. The classic TLPH gamble. But again, I gotta give props, man. The Filipino teams. It sounds like I'm just glazing Filipino teams, but for the Indonesians watching who are also kind of salty, yeah, you have to look at the way that Rora and just PH teams in general build their leads. They have a 4.5k gold lead, 9 kills, right? At 9 minutes. So it's still a pretty high kill game. But notice how only one guy has a bounty. No one else has bounty. So most of the gold is coming from just farm, that macro control, and objectives. So it's very difficult for the opponent to come back. They're going to need a massive team fight, or they're going to have to like out macro the shit out of Rora for TLPH to come back here. In Indo, again, we have too many kills. We are too reliant on kills, on team fighting, to actually get our lead. That can be good, but it can also be really, really bad. It ends up being a big gamble. What the fuck? Just as I say that, Carl, that was a big gamble as well, but he doesn't pay for it. All right. Yeah. So it's a big gamble when you are reliant on kills and team fighting over just, you know, building your gold lead through objectives, because you have a bunch of shutdowns that are ready for the opponents who are behind to get, and that turns the lead around completely. Nice flicker from Edward. Great stuff. The respect is there, man. Not scared of using flicker. Gotta give him props. Athena's shield. Okay, for Oheb and Sanji. He knows he's gonna be taking most of the damage from them. Good stuff. Carl's level 15. Wow. Despite being behind this game, he's actually a level ahead. Great farming from the GOAT. 4-0. Massive damage dealt too. Wow. Carl, well played, man. Level 15 at 10 while the team's behind. Is very impressive. On a Yi Sun-shin. He's been using the space really well, by the way. Like every time TLPH looked for the cover for Oheb, Yisun Shin actually stays across the map alone. So yeah, constantly getting W's. No way. Oh, what a catch, dude. Demon Kite still gets away though. Oh man. Oh man, that was good, but unfortunately they're just too far behind. Demon Kite's just too tanky. What the fuck, guys? How the hell did this game get close? This is a stompy stomp.
They have to stop their forward momentum. Instead,
I'm so confused. How? They get base turret with Lord 1, dude. Not like, how is this game close? Did I read the comments wrong? No, it's TLPH Rora game 3. No, there has to be a crazy comeback, like a Sanford 5-man or something. There's no way. Rora are like one of the most disciplined, if not the most disciplined teams. This game was close? Did they throw? The TLPH? Wow. I'll shut up and watch, but like, damn. Oh, great stuff. By the way, W Light, XBTR, by the way, my GOAT.
made even worse by the fact that Rora don't have to really do as much as lift a finger that's even.
But you notice how, again, the Novaria is slowing the game down by a whole lot, right? Through the Astral Echoes. TLPH want to snowball as fast as possible with this composition. Want to be the ones to, like, set the pace. But all the way from Turtle 1, guess what stopped them? The Astral Echo. They couldn't. They couldn't just go random final slash flicker because they were visible on the map. If you want to slow the game down, if you have a composition that does really well, and you just want to slow the enemies down, a team fight comp that goes crazy, go Novaria. Not all the time, by the way. It depends on the composition. Like here, there's actually no way for TLPH to get to Novaria. So this is a good one. But if you're up against a Lance Fanny, yeah, maybe to stay away from the Novaria, you know? Like, it really depends on the composition. Not always, but this is like prime condition. And again, I didn't even call it, right? Like, I called Valentina because Valentina would be the safest choice. You have a lot of dashes, you can go Purify, you can steal good ultimates from TLPH. But it's not really an answer to how TLPH can play it fast. Like, it's a gamble. If you go Valentina here, you're forced to fight and to basically beat TLPH at their game for Turtle 1. Because TLPH just want to fight Turtle 1. Sorry for yapping. The defense is alright. It's not amazing. It's not bad though. They'll lose 2 base turrets, like the second one there, for sure. There's no way Demon Doming doesn't get this. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, dude. Oh my lord, 5-man Astral Echo.
That was a work of art.
It was a work of art. Oh my, how the fudge? What? You guys are trolling me. It's over. Oh wait. Is it? It's not. Bruh.
They still might want to attempt this. They have another wave of coming in mid. Will they actually go for it?
Nice Astro. Oh my lord. Sanford? Oi! Oi! What a fucking sidestep on 40! Oh my lord! Dude, he actually just saved the game. He's, oh my god, no! My goat! My goat! No! Oh, he's dead, my goat! Oh my lord. He did a good job though. Hold up, the goat! No, there's no way.
Sanford's efforts, it actually dragged the minion waves away from
oh my god. Oh my lord! That's a shutdown! That's the only shutdown they've got before. Oh, Demon Kai got a kill too, but boom! Massive shutdown. Who got the kill? Was it Carl? Again? I swear to god if it was JP, bro. It probably isn't JP, right? Was that JP? Okay.
Any day of the month is a good
Okay, it's not JP.
6,200 lead for Rora. No more turrets for Liquid.
So there you go, guys. If you're an Arlet and you know you're behind and you know you're cooked, you buy Rome boots. See how his gold is actually lower than the Kalea. So you're giving passive gold to the Arlet now. Like, he is considered by the game standards with Rome boots the roamer. If you have lower gold or lowest gold, you get more passive gold with the gold Rome items. That's what the Rome item gets you. Okay.
Maybe they have it in the bag to completely turn the game around. There is still so much damage to deal with though if you're Liquid. They're holding on by the skin of their teeth. JP is playing out of his mind.
Oh my lord. Alright, these are starting to really hurt. How about the item? What the item looking like though? Bow Wings, Divine Glaive. Man, not a lot of damage for Sanji yet. He needs to get that holy... What is he going for? Is that Lightning Truncheon? Lunox should be online already. Interesting. Yeah, wishing... That's... He has a lot of items, Oheb, despite having 0... Dude, Lunox is a strange hero because, like, usually when you lose out lane or when you don't get what you need in lane, you're cooked because you can't farm. You're pretty bad at farming. You're not a Moskov. You're not a Claude that can just stay in the side lane and constantly farm. The fact that Oheb has gotten quite a bit of gold, gotten to a point where he has like good items, shows you just how good they are at managing resources. Like, it's really cool to see. JP, damn, that's a lot of damage. I would say Twilight, but they're just too behind for anything. Doming's just walking up. They're taking away the initiator. JP can't do stuff. Edward! Trace us away. It'll be a free lord. How the fudge is TLPH? How the fudge is how the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god, man! You were doing so much damage. Okay. No, you fucking crazy guys. You're crazy guys. They know Rora will set up for a 3-wave push. I skipped because I thought we were just gonna see a 3-wave push and a great defense. Turns out this is what they did. This is a classic TLPH gamble. The gamble that I've been talking about the entire game so far in this video. I've been like, is it just a classic TLPH gamble? Is that what really brought them back? Because I guess it is. Well, we'll see how it looks like. This is a gamble, guys. All right. When you're this far behind, going in like this if it doesn't work, you're done. If it works, you have life in the game. When do you decide to make a play like this? When the game is almost over, or when the game isn't. That's how TLPH are able to do this constantly. They always make the opponents think that they're doing this. Sorry. Ran out of breath while talking there. But basically, it's a poker game. It's literally just a poker game. It's a battle of feints here of when to utilize this. Rora can end, but there's a good chance that TLPH, especially with their composition having really good clear, can still defend it. And that's why Rora weren't expecting this. As the opponents here, as Rora, you would only really think that TLPH would make this kind of move if this was an evolved lord, if this was a sure end moment. Then they would just play very, very safe. But again, Rora thought there's no way TLPH would make that crazy move because this is very defendable. They have late game heroes with great clear, and they should be able to defend it. And that's why it works so well. TLPH decided to go for the all-in gamble that would make them lose or win the game. I wouldn't say win, but lose or turn the game around when it's not fully desperate times. It is quite desperate, but it isn't like a for sure lose. That's what made Rora, let their guard down. And they got Novaria, the guy who, again, is the most important hero in this game to stop TLPH's fast-paced gameplay. Again, something we also have been talking about the entire game. You have to see the targeting. It's a bit of luck because they got UA instead of like someone else. If it was anyone else, I think it should. Okay, if it wasn't... Okay, Domeng just went in a bit too aggressively there too. Sanford! But yeah. Boom. They buy enough time. Okay. If it was anyone else except for Yue Domeng, like the Yue Domeng, I think it wouldn't be an end. But if it was Demon Kite, Light, Edward, I think Yue Domeng's still alive. They should probably be able to get a few hits on the base. But yeah, great stuff. Great stuff by TLPH. The classic TLPH gamble. And now teams will have to be extra disciplined. I said earlier, Rora are the most probably disciplined team in MPL Philippines, yet they fell for it. So any other team that's less disciplined, who was more sporadic, they're gonna get punished even harder. This could be a 3-man pickoff. I gotta appreciate the reaction time on these kids though. Like on these kids though. Demon Kite with the Thorn Rose, Yue with the Flicker, instant reaction to seeing a concealed Kalea walk up.
The Glorious Pathway. He tried to stop Liquid from getting away with it.
And Glorious Pathway. They did a good job, dude. Like, legit insane. But TLPH were so decisive, and they got it.
just about 3,000, 4,000.
This is good stuff.
And what's important is
Classic TLPH gamble. The classic TLPH gamble.
settled themselves. Even Oheb, who has been having one hell of a game, the bad way, finally has a full arsenal.
Yeah. They'll have a lot more damage.
Yeah, Lightning
to rely
Trunch.
on. If everything
Last
finds
item for
themselves
Sanji.
in
Is that a
another
fucking
team fight,
holy
that
crystal,
8K
you mad
gold
lad?
we were talking about, which was in the hands of Aurora, is now down to only 3K, and it doesn't even matter at this point because, as you mentioned,
Holy domain damage, dude.
already has
75k.
all
Harith is still a
items
monster.
complete. So they just need to work on that one decision, that one pickoff that will really matter
Boy.
for this game.
Look at Carl.
Good poke.
Oh my goodness.
He is setting the
And the
tempo.
feathered airstrike. Wow, double poke.
Okay.
They send Light away.
To make
Rora
their
now
message
cannot
this
open
time.
up the map until Light spawns up, and that gives TLPH some time to actually clear up the wave up top.
Sending a message to
Man, the
Aurora,
way Liquid plays,
you wanna fight,
I'ma glaze him. I'ma glaze him.
and if Aurora
Is really-
responds in the wrong way,
It's always risk.
Here
It's
we go.
always
Aurora
risk.
spawns lower quarter.
They're never
Top
scared to
lane
make
will
any
always be
move,
taken
dude.
care of. Last rotation by
But it's not just
Sending
dumb
UA
like
there. I think
bold
Aurora
moves, you
knows
know?
that
It's
UA
just
is
it's
a
it's
huge
good.
part
It's
of
really
their
good
win
stuff.
here. They're able to protect UA, and they're able to get you with the
They have a slow. Every lane is slow pushing Aurora, so they're again. TLPH can send some of the members up top, can do that what they did earlier, for just an even situation. Like what TLPH did earlier, it wasn't for a winning situation because they can't get a winning situation. Not when 3 base turrets are down. That small win they got with Light recalling was just for the wave to be held off, so that they could at least hold their ground here. Because if they didn't get that, the wave would be maybe even here by this moment, you know. And Rora would be able to take control of every single one of the bushes, therefore giving TLPH a GG. Well played.
Macro control, which
This is
they have
Evolve Lord now. This is Evolve Lord.
top. Slow push through
Sanji's
the
gonna try to
wave
clear up
mid,
top.
allowing the bottom
Rora
lane
are
to
again
destroy.
playing the Lord dance because there's no reason for them to risk it. 2,000 gold lead, but they have 3 base turrets.
JP has info, but
TLPA gold lead is irrelevant at this point in the game. Everybody, especially the carries, are ready. The wave up top is beautifully done, man. Beautifully managed. That's why Rora holding it for so long and then resetting again, seeing the Lunox rotating again. And that's why Rora want to look for a team fight. They know the Lunox isn't there. If it's a pure 50-50, it could still go to Carl Teasy. Oh my lord, Light. Gets stunned up, is able to run away. That's good. Oh my, dude, they played so good. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Doming buys the rose gold. Look at the wave.
They played it perfectly. Liquid.
Wow.
They knew the minion waves
Wow.
would respawn.
Wow.
Sanford's able to defend for now. Better air strike, but Demon Kite gets to touch everything. Sanford
I'm sorry. We're going back. We're going back, guys. We're going back. Real back.
Lord now.
has info out.
So they see the Lunox. Okay, so I'll just give you an explanation as to why Rora actually walked up. Because a lot of you are probably going to be like, yeah, maybe Rora just made the mistake because they walked up. It's not a mistake. It's more of a... In, like, especially coaching, this should actually be the right move. The gold lane is down, or in this case, up, clearing the lane. You don't go for Lord. What you go for is a 5v4. You never want to take the Lord here in this position. Unless the jungler is the one sent up top. Okay? Why? Because it could still be 50-50. And what they're doing here is kind of both. They're looking for a fight if TLPH engage. If not, then they're just zoning TLPH so that the Lord actually becomes free.
This is straight up turning into a
So they try
dance.
walking up like this, and at this point, it's just zone. Because they try to walk up, and TLPH have really good zoning tools. But once they saw the Lunox disappear, this is where the mistake happens from Rora. They should have pulled back and went for the full reset. But instead, Light held this position for a bit too long. Like, you could see the rest of the team already pulling back. But Light was in a compromised situation. This is the problem with Hylos. You in the late game, you don't want to utilize your ult. You don't want to waste it, especially in this situation, right? And he kind of had to, in the end, to try to run away. And if he used it before that, maybe it would have been better because they need to reset. They're just in desperate need to reset. Light was not able to get into like a proper position. The rest of the team called it. Light was still there, got caught, and then this is what happened next. Rora decided to go in to save Light, and they ended up losing a few members. Well, the most important guy on their team. The fact that Edward and Light actually stayed alive is absolutely beautiful. Goes to show you the level of skill again that Rora has to be able to pull off that rescue mission. But if I were them, I think just give Light over to give Doming. Because there are minions in the top lane. That's where the blunder is. Rora tried their best to lose nothing, and they lost the most pressure, like their prized possession in the 20th minute of the game. This guy should never die at the 20th minute of the game, especially when waves are constantly coming in. Light dying is fine. So that's where they made two drastic mistakes, in my opinion. Light overstaying here when the call was to disengage, and them trying to save Light, where again they should have just let him go. They lost Edward's immortality, they lost Domeng, his immortality too, and Light's immortality. Like really just sacrifice Light. That's why they went back in, because they were like, all right, we need to find something. They ended up getting something with Yue, but they would have gotten all this with Domeng still alive, with Light dead, over like Light being alive and Domeng being dead. Now imagine if Domeng was alive here. They would have blitzed the Lord. They would have just ulted the Lord here and went for it, right? Or at least they would have gotten another member maybe in the team fight, or maybe the minions would have came in and they would have just all backed away and the Lord would be for free. So many different scenarios, but because Domeng is dead, TLPH are the ones who go in. They know they have more damage. They only lost their roamer. See, they lose their roamer, they're fine with it. They don't. Well, he got sniped, to be fair, but yeah. Super intense though. Those mistakes aren't like easy to fix mistakes, because that's in the heat of the moment. It's not like a 1 to 5 minute mistake type of deal. Now they're just literally playing with margins. Sanji's trying his best to zone them away. The Lord is actually very low, and Karltizi wants to stop it from getting reset completely. But then the Astral Echo comes. Man, this is beautifully done by both teams. The team fighting is phenomenal, man. The Lord dance is ridiculous here. And Aurora able to hold their ground. Oh, it's just a matter of the waves and the map being against Liquid. That is what's keeping Aurora in this dance. That is what's keeping Aurora in this dance. TLPH have been the better team. The last 5 minutes, they've been 100% the better team. What's keeping Aurora alive is the lead that they've built up from the early all the way to the last, well, the minute number 18. Which is still good. I'm not saying, you know, Rora are getting carried by that, because they did all that in the early game to get to this point. That's, yeah, that gold lead is relevant, but it is impressive that they turned everything around. Right positioning right now for Liquid. I think it's an all-in for Rora. Again, they always send their mage, they always send their gold lane, but never their jungle. So it makes it 50-50, and it makes Rora kind of think, all right, we can't do this. TLPH make a move, and they instantly have to back away. Sanford gets a position, and Light gets isolated again. Dude, well played. Holy fucking shit. Oh, JP! Oh my god. Sanford! Follows up with the beautiful final slash. And now TLPH are in control of the Lord, but Demon guides. He punctures his way through. Holy shit. He tries to contest, holy shit, man. Oh, him! Oh my god. I cannot believe it. TLPH are abnormal. Abnormal. Like, yes, they were the better team in the last 5-6 minutes. But still, how the fuck do you pull that off, dude? You need to be perfect. They played that shit perfect constantly, and Rora were the ones who fell under the pressure. Again, they have all the waves. Oh my lord, how the fuck did TLPH do that? And Sanji held his feathered airstrike in front of Demon Kite to stop him from getting close. Bruh. Bruh. Chat. JP? JP? They know him. They know he's there. Oh my god, Edward fucking pops all just... The feints, man. The feints. Again, the subversion of expectation. The way that TLPH utilized that conceal earlier to get a pick off, and then now it's messing with their heads. Rora like, all right, they did that when they had no reason to do it, right? The conceal into a flick to Yue. They're gonna do it again. It's in their minds, and that's why, you know, some of these resources have to get burned out. They're playing in their base, which is the right decision, by the way. by all means, it ends up looking awkward because Edward ults for nothing, but better safe than sorry in this situation. You still have 3 base turrets. You still have the advantage in this game, all right? You want to keep that as much as possible. If you get picked off, it's basically a base turret taken away for sure for the enemy team, especially with Evolved Lord. It could actually be the game. So stay alive, play in the base. This should already be an Evolved Lord. It should be an Evolved Lord take. Base turret take with the Evolved Lord. But losing 1 is better than losing the game, than better than losing 2 or 3 base turrets. That's why backing away is the right move. Great Astral Echo again. Buys immortality. Oh my fucking god, dude. Edward. Demon Kite. Does he buy winner? He buys Winter Crown. Does he escape? He escapes? No, he's dead. Oh my god. 2 base turrets, dude. Demon! Oh, that was Domeng, my bad. Domeng, Demon, you know, same thing. Oh my god, you are! Oi! Oh my god, Sanford. Oheb! Sanford's still in the back, Carl. Oh my lord! Oheb buys immortality. Oh, win the crown. They're dead. They're dead. This is how the game ends. Oh my lord. Dude, oh my lord, what a fucking game this is. What a game this is. No, there's no right. They have no right for this game to be a game. All right? There's absolutely no right.
2v1 against Edward and Yue. He actually got to take Edward down too. What a game. Friday night MLBB brought to you by MPL PH.
And we have another Lord.
Dude, beautifully done. Absolutely phenomenal. They're done, right? It should be done. This is it. Dude, if they defend again, I have no idea what y'all are smoking in the Philippines. There's no way. I know Rora win, but if they defend this one, it's bullshit. No way. Oh my god, Sanford! No, it's over. Okay. I was about to question what y'all eat in the Philippines, bro, but nah. There's no way you defend that. Holy shit. So that's how they lose. A lot of analysis, but in the end, just really good from both these teams. Could TL have pulled back? Yes. But they were also, again, just trying to go in. They know in the next neutral objective battle, they won't get as lucky. It will be, again, Aurora kind of learning from their mistakes, adapting and being even more disciplined. It was only 1 base turret at that point. Maybe when they got 2 base turrets, they could have backed away again. Yes, but the Lord Evolve was already in the game. And they were actually already lost a few of their members, if I'm not mistaken, from this fight. So let's look at it again and see why they pulled the trigger. Because Demon Kite was dead. Actually, I might have to pull back a statement here from watching the VAR, all right? This could have been a very safe TLPH saying, guys, back away, let's get Evolved Lord.
The first death in the Lancelot.
I guess because they got shot, but really, I think the call should have been to back away. Yeah, all right, so for TLPH, we finally see a very glaring mistake in the late game. Early to mid, a lot of mistakes for TLPH, you know? Mainly outplayed by Rora, but the last 7 minutes of gameplay, beautiful, no mistakes whatsoever, just perfect MLBB up until this moment where they got overheated for sure. This is where the mistake was for TLPH. It was an easy back away, let's play, with now only having to deal with 1 wave that will always be losing for us, which is the top lane, because the base in the top lane is still alive for Rora. And 68 seconds on Demon Kite, 25 seconds on Lord. It's going to be evolved. They get the same thing over again, and they can fight the same way they did, but now having to deal with less space turrets. Possibly could have been the end. But instead, they decided to stay. They got poked by Yue. Domeng Kite forced the issue, forced some of these big resources, and then Rora decided to capitalize by going in again. So yeah, big mistake by TLPH at this moment. And at this moment, why they still didn't back away was because it was too late. If the window for them to actually disengage would be after getting these 2 base turrets earlier when they were in this position here on the map. Yeah. But after losing Sanji, why they decided to all in again is because 70 seconds versus 57 seconds. They might be able to pull a gamble here, but it would just be a gamble, so it's the same as this. Maybe a safer gamble, if I'm being honest with you, but also maybe not, because Demon Kite's going to be up in 57 over 70, so that's a whole 20 seconds they have to play with. Yeah, I mean, not even 20, it's like 13 seconds. So technically, I think it would have still been safe for them to recall. I can't even defend them here. Yeah, I think TLPH are just that team, you know? They're just that team, dude. They just want to gamble every single time. They just want to fight it out. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. They need a bit more discipline, though, in these kind of moments. They need a bit more composure. It seems like they got overheated after almost able to come back fully. Yeah. So yeah, I can't even defend them. No. The last few minutes, well, this last fight, can't defend them. They made 2 back-to-back mistakes, just like Rora made 2 back-to-back mistakes earlier around the Lord when they were trying to dance it around. But yeah, it's also up to the enemy team to capitalize on these small mistakes. I bet you a lot of times if TLPH makes these kind of mistakes, the enemy team a lot of times won't be able to capitalize. But it's Rora. They know they're smart, they're good, and they got it. So yeah. Then they just force the end. Why they force the end? Because, dude, it's 4v2. And there's no way Yisun Shin and Arlet should realistically beat a Harith. Just the Harith alone.
A 3v2, Astral Echo lands, Final Slash already used to just clear the minions. Dominkai trying to dance around Sanford and Cartesi, but they somehow...
GG. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We went a little bit deep because I feel like, again, we needed to replay and see the VAR again. And I'm glad we did because, yeah, we actually got to see the mistakes, the little mistakes that were capitalized on by Aurora, by TLPH. Let me know what you guys think, whether you guys agree with me or whether you guys think, no, it wasn't really a mistake. It was whatever the explanation is. I personally think it's still a mistake. Again, for both these teams, they did make mistakes. They're human still, you know? Yeah, a bit more messy than the previous games we've seen, like the Twisted Mind game, the Onyx Philippines TLPH game, but the messiness was also what got them to come back. So you can't really say, oh, fuck, they should just play full discipline, because if they did, they would have lost at 14 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We're only doing game 3 because game 1 and 2 were stomps. Let me know if you guys want any other matches, because I had TLPH and Twisted Minds in my mind before you guys recommended TLPH Rora game 3. Peace out.